And be kind. A local family mourning the death of their son, asking others to act like their son and just be kind to others. That story coming up. Okay, that's a tough one to rebound from.
Yeah.
6:37 and a local school dedicating this entire week to making a difference in our community by just simply being kind.
They're doing it in the name of a local boy who was killed more than 3 years ago, and they are hoping it's going to help with a very serious problem across the nation and in our community, and that's bullying. Michelle Velez is here in the studio with more. Good morning, Michelle, and we're looking forward to this story. I know you met this family a year ago.
Yes, and they are just simply amazing. And you know, even experts don't always know how to stop bullying or how to deal with bullying. But One Valley organization is making a big difference by sharing a simple message. This week, Henderson International School is remembering a special boy named Josh Stevens and using its football field to spread an important message.
It's really touched me to put it together.
Henderson International School counselor Dawn Moore says the Be Kind campaign has meant a lot to her and her students.
I think they've been affected by it, and just being kind to each other. They come to me and they talk about bullying in the middle school here, and some of the issues they're dealing with, and we sit and we have conversations about that and what we can do about it. So it's just brought the conversation to the table.
In fact, statistics show 1 out of every 4 teenagers in America are bullied, and nearly 50% experience bullying online. But one local organization is trying to change that by teaching kids a very simple concept.
The world will just be a better place, so if everyone could be kind.
It's important because all of the kids who are being left out are really sad, but when there are other kids around, most of the time we help.
The Josh Stevens Foundation, we get the program implemented in schools and other organizations. We inspire children to recognize the gift that they feel inside when they do something kind for somebody else.
Started by the grieving parents of 12-year-old Las Vegas local Josh Stevens, who was killed in a tragic golf cart accident in 2008. The mission, to keep their son's spirit of kindness alive. 3.5 years later, the concept has turned into a national movement that spawns 6 states and more than 160 schools. Moore introduced the Be Kind campaign to her students 5 months ago, and she says the idea has opened a whole new can of worms.
They're talking about other things like what it means to be a good friend, what it means to tattle on kids, how that impacts their friendships.
All this week, the students at Henderson International are dedicated to being kind. Each day with a different theme to help make a difference. On Tuesday, the students collected clothes for Safe Nest and used them to spell Be Kind on the school's football field. It's just another gesture in the valley to remember a kind boy who left the earth way too soon.
And from our perspective, it's just overwhelming how a simple message can be so effective. Parents didn't want the feeling of Josh's kindness to leave the planet with him.
And the Josh Stevens Foundation has set the 5th of every month aside to remind people to be kind. Kim and Dana.
What a great story. Michelle,
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you to the Stevens family, to Henderson International School. And can't we all learn something from this?
Yeah.
Gosh, I'm not going to start crying again.
No, I think you are.
But just to be kind, I
Yes.
think it's a great story.
Forget about
Great
the 5th of
message.
every month. We should just be kind every day
Right.
out there.